So welcome back to our channel, and thank you so much for joining today, guys. So how are you doing? Hope you are doing well. So today we are going to talk about how you can study in Sweden, because very soon admissions will be open for autumn 2025. That's August intake, right? So if you want to study in Sweden, then this video is for you. And to those of you who want to migrate with family, I would encourage you to watch this video till the end so that you know what you are doing, right? It's so important. Please make sure you watch till the end. Now, to those who are looking for content to migrate to other places, content is available on this channel. Make sure you just check my videos. Then you are going to see material that you can, of course, use to study in other places. Do not forget to subscribe and share the video so that your neighbor can see the content. Now, if you want to study in Sweden come next year, 2025, we are going to talk about the planning, the application, the documentation, and every other thing you need to know after you've gotten admissions, right? That is what we are going to be talking about. First thing first, planning. Planning involves cost of living in that area you want to go study. Now, when you are considering studying in Uppsala, or you want to study in maybe Umeå, or you want to stay in maybe in Gothenburg, you need to check cost of living. Secondly, the school you want to apply in any of these cities, what is the tuition? You need to verify the tuition fee of the program. Then equally check other universities and see if they have that program. Then you compare the tuition, right? It's so important for you to know this. Another thing you need to put into consideration is that you need to also look at the programs. Like I said, check the various universities and compare the programs. It's important for you to know all of these things before you even start looking at the application portal, okay? When you have done all of this, then you have checked the school, you've checked the city, check everything in terms of cost of living. What you need to do next is the application procedure. Now, I realize that my microphone is down, so we will just continue like that. Now, with the application, what do? You need to go to a central platform to maybe register your application or your profile or something. But what you need to understand is that this platform is organized by the Swedish government, where all the courses are going to be put inside. It's not the same for every university, or some universities around the world, depending on the country, don't have a centralized platform. Like in this country, the Netherlands, there is a platform which is study in the Netherlands.nl, right? In there, you are going to find all the courses or programs you can study in various universities. You can even select based on the city, the course, and the level of education, bachelor's, master's, or PhD. You understand? Now, this same thing happens for Sweden, and their own platform is universityadmission.se. This is for Sweden. Now, on that platform, you need to create a profile. You go there, they will write create profile. You create your profile. Maybe they will ask you a couple of questions, you put them, or maybe some few questions, you answer them. After that, the profile is now set. The next thing you need to do is they are going to ask you for your academic credentials. You upload them, probably alongside with your birth certificate and passport. I don't remember which one they are going to ask, but remember you have to fill that page, okay, your own profile. After that, you have uploaded the documents. Now it's time to check your courses. Let me give you a tip. Avoid courses that are 7.5 ECTS credit unit. Avoid those that are 15 ECTS credit unit, 30 ECTS credit units. Even if you want to pick a course, pick courses that are from 60 credits. And even 60 credit, I think, is not a good option. You should start picking from 90, 120, 180, if possible. At least a 1-year program upwards. Because if you are studying in Sweden and you are not there for up to a year, it's somehow disturbing because your insurance before getting a job and stuff like that. But if you go for a 1-year program or more, I would choose 2 years if I'm to move to Sweden. It depends on you and how much you can pay, because the lesser the years, the lesser the tuition. The more the years, the more expensive the program becomes. Remember, in one of my videos, it's not been long, I said you need at least 50,000 to like 80,000 to apply for programs for 1 year in Sweden, right? Now, you have checked the courses. The next thing to do is to rank the courses. After uploading the documents, check the courses and rank them. Good news here is you can apply to up to 4 different programs in Sweden. Yes, it exists. Now, those programs or courses, you have to rank them. Ranking means that you are telling the admissions team that this is the first one I prefer. If I don't get this one, or if you don't give me this one, give me this second one. If I cannot get to this second one, give me this third one before the last one. That's the meaning of the ranking. Now, pay attention to deadline and everything, because there is a date for you to upload all your documents. There is a date to pay application fee. There is a date you have to submit every transcript they ask you. Everything has a date, and there is a date when results will be released for those who are accepted. Okay, and they will give you just 1 month to pay your tuition fee. So put this into consideration. Now, after this, you will have to pay tuition, or maybe let's say pay application fee, submit your documents. The documents now, or if you haven't submitted the documents before, or if you did submit, you ignore it. If you didn't submit, pay application fee. I know it's almost the last stage. You must pay before you submit it. And if you don't pay, they will not look at your documents. So you should know that. Okay. The documents you are submitting here are your transcripts, your certificate, your international passport. These are the general documents you are going to find on universityadmissions.se. Now, remember, some universities may ask for extra requirements. You will not see this on universityadmissions.se, but you will see this on the university's website. So I'm directly telling you that make sure you always check university's website. Now, remember, the person to send your transcript, you are not the one sending, okay? The person to send your transcript is your university, your former university. They will give you an email. I think the email begins with verification something. They will give you. Then when you go to your school, tell them to mail it. It is your school sending the transcript. There is a format. There is a way they have to send it. So don't go and send it yourself. If you do that, they will reject it. Okay? When they send your transcript, and now for those of you who are going for bachelor's, you need just your high school documents, maybe your WAEC, your O levels and A level, WASI, and stuff. Like I said, there might be extra documents like motivation letters, CV, and of course, reference letters, right? This is now the end of your application. After doing this, what happens next is you pay the application fee and submit your documents, right? Then what is the next thing? Admissions will be given to you. In the cases of a positive admissions, good luck to you and congratulations. In the case of a negative admissions, do not give up. Remember, Milton always say, don't give up now. Keep going. Try other options. And when you're applying to Sweden, don't just apply to Sweden. I have a friend who was given the third choice, and I have people who got the fourth choice program, which means that they can reject you for the first, reject for the second, and even reject you for the third. And if you are not careful, you will still get a rejection. So please be careful. Now, after admissions, remember the application fee is 900 Swedish krona, which is approximately, I think, 100 euros. Now, after you get this admission, like if after you've been given the admissions, you will be asked to accept your offer, then pay your tuition fee. You might be given 1 month to pay your tuition fee. For other countries like Denmark, they will give you just 14 days. For countries like the Netherlands, they will give you like 3 weeks. I think I was given 3 weeks. I don't remember very well. But Sweden will give you 1 month. Remember, everything to pay will be given. The university will give you all this information. I think it will have to deal with passwords and so many things. So pay attention to those details very well. Then after you pay your fees, the next thing to do is to apply for a Swedish residence permit. Remember, you're applying for a Swedish residence permit. And remember, you can move to Sweden with your family. Do not also forget that if you really want to move to Sweden, there are also possibilities of you getting a scholarship. The Swedish government scholarship is also on the website. And this application cycle is the biggest application cycle. Most programs will be open. I'm not talking to those who don't normally check programs. Please start checking now, because this is the biggest cycle and you can also apply for scholarships. I hope this will help you. I'm just trying to put out these things here so that you know, and at the end of the day, I will just wish you succeed. And I want to see you in Sweden. In case I come to Sweden next year, I want to see you in Sweden. Okay, beautiful people, let's talk about this today. Many people are asking me if they can actually relocate to Europe, specifically the Schengen zone or the European Union, and in turn convert their visa, that is their Schengen visa, to a working visa. Well, guys, in as much as I'm concerned, okay, if you are looking to jackpot, right? We call it jackpot, not so to jackpot to the European Union with the Schengen visa. Then someday you change the visa to probably a work visa. Then it might not be possible within these big countries in the EU. This is a fact I'm telling you. In fact, this is the bitter truth. Many people will not tell you this, but this is the bitter truth. Most employers would not want to employ you if you are not on the right visa. A visit visa or a Schengen visa, well, the Schengen visa is going to be in many types, maybe as a visitor, as a tourist, as maybe you're coming for a conference, or maybe you're coming for business purposes or medical treatment. Those fall under Schengen visa. Now, if you use that type of a visa and come into the European Union, I am in the Netherlands, it doesn't work like that. Most of these countries in the EU would not convert that visa for you. No employer wants to go through that hurdle, and it is not like that within their government policies, like within their policies, right? So that's why they will not even accept to convert that type of a visa. So you have to be careful with all these lies people feed you with. I have said many times and I will say it again. The best visa to use to come abroad is the student visa or the work visa. But again, be careful with this work visa thing they are telling you. Most people are using this thing to scam people. Yes, they are using it to scam so many people, and many of you are falling for it. For you to actually, some people don't even know the difference between a work visa and a work permit, right? Some don't even know what is a work contract. For you to apply for a work visa, you need an employer to give you a job. And when they give you the job, they are going to give you a contract. In that contract, everything will be there. How much you will be paid, insurance, policy, if you are sick, blah, 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 and your salary and everything. When you read it, you sign it. Probably the employer would sign for you, sometimes send it to you. But in case they don't send it to you, please, you have to be careful with these guys telling you that they are going to give you that. Because I see some people, they even come to me, they're asking me if this is a contract or a permit. So I don't understand if you don't actually know what you are doing. It's not possible to apply for a work visa directly from an embassy website without the reason. Why are you going abroad? The same reason if you want to come as a student, you have to upload your reason, right? And what is your reason? You have an admission to study in a school. So you also need to get a contract from the employer. It's as simple as ABC. You will go to some people, they will tell you, give me 3 million. You carry your money and give to them. Where is the contract? No contract. At the end of the day, they print one fake thing and they tell you they applied for your visa and it was rejected. Did you see the contract? Did you read it? Did you sign it? That's the question. And most of you don't even understand. See, these big countries in EU, they would not, read my lips again, they will not give you a visa except you are coming as a highly skilled professional. Most times, to know if you are a coming or to know if you are a highly skilled professional, go to their embassies or diplomatic missions website. If you do not find a company there or you do not find any info there about that job, forget about it. I know two people who are in this country I am, in the Netherlands. They are IT specialists. One is a software engineer. Then the other one, I think, she does something like coding. I can't remember. But they came from Africa, from a particular country, right? So it was the company that did everything for them. For the Netherlands, when they employ you here, they are going to do everything for you. It's a company applying for your visa because they are bringing you. Same thing for me. My school applied for my visa, and same thing applies to every other person. Many of you will still not look at this. Many of you will still not share this. That is my YouTube channel. Go there and watch videos. If you still have a problem, book a call with me. My inbox is saturated. Many people are sending me hi, hello. Some people are there doing one or two. I am not looking at it. Please take this advice seriously if you didn't know.